Hope you're doing well. I hope that this stream works today instead of it not working like last week. I couldn't figure out what was going on. I tried to upload that new stream, but it looks like it was just like staying in the scheduling. It was like in a scheduler and it stayed there. So I hope that you guys all had a great week. I'm sorry I didn't see you last week, and let's get started with this check. Just a couple things before we start. So this next week will be the last week of actual work. So I'll do one more packet. I'll do one more big thing, big topic on the Google Classroom. And then the week after that is honestly, it's going to be fun stuff that we can collaborate with together. I want to get all of us on a video call at least the last week of school. So just be watching for that. So that'll be exciting for all of us to be able to see each other. And then today I'm going to read a story for you. I don't want to be a frog. I tried reading it last week, but I really don't think that my stream went through. So, all right. So if you don't have a piece of paper already, you can grab a piece of paper. If you don't have a pencil, grab a pencil. And then we will get started. All right. So, let's start, and I'll start with number 1. Sorry, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me. Okay. So we'll start with number 1, and there we go. So number 1 is sheep. Sheep. Remember, we have 2 different spellings of the E sound this week, and these are a review. Sheep. 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 We were able to pet the sheep when we saw them come to the fence. Sheep. Sheep. All right. Number 2 is deep. 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 The water was very deep. 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 All right, and number 3. Number 3, sweep. Sweep. Remember that blend in the beginning. Sweep. Sweep. When Marshall kicks the rocks out of our yard, we have to sweep them up. Sweep. Sweep. Okay. All right, number 4. Treat. 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 Marshall likes to get a treat. He's not in here right now. Oops. He's not in here right now, so he won't try to get a treat. Treat. Okay. Treat. All right. So that was the first 4. Let's go over them. We have number 1, sheep, sheep, sheep. Number 2, deep, deep, deep. And number 3, sweep, sweep, sweep. Number 4, treat, treat, treat. All right. Okay, let's do number 5. Number 5 was neat. Neat. She puts all of her crayons away in her pencil box. She is very neat. 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 Remember, we had 2 different spellings of neat, or of not of neat, of E, the E sound. And this word is neat. Next one, meat. Meat. Chicken, beef, steak, fish. They're all kinds of meat. Chicken, steak, beef, pork. That's all kinds of meat. Your word is meat. 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 All right. Now we have our 2 sight words. The first one is push. 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 Make sure you push the door and then it will open. Push. 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 All right, and the last one is year. 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 We had a great year. Year. Or the year is 2020. Year. Awesome. Okay, get ready for sentence number 1. Sentence number 1. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, we've not been in school for so long. Well, let's go over the last 4 words. Okay, the last 4 words. Let's start with neat. Neat. So, oh, sorry, not number 1. Number 5 was neat. So, neat, neat, neat. 6. Meet, meet, meet. 7. Push, push, push. And 8. Year, year, year. Now let's do the sentences. Okay? So sentence number 1. Listen to how I say it and make the right punctuation. Are you ready? Okay. The water is very deep. 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 5 words. Awesome. All right, next one. Oh, wait, I'll wait. I feel like I just go too quick. I almost forget how long it takes. I don't want to rush ahead. The water is very deep. The water is very deep. Oh no, Marshall's getting ready to bark. Yep. That's the mailman's coming. And they're bringing a package to our door, I believe, today. So there's that. So I'm just going to let him bark. Okay, number 2. Please don't push me in. And there's my cat. You're getting everything today. Please don't push me in. Yep, the mailman. Please don't push me in. So the water is very deep, and please don't push me in. Please don't push me in. Sorry, I was just double checking. I have to watch a lot of things at once. Please don't push me in. It's number 2. Awesome. Okay. All right, so make sure you have capital letter, punctuation. Don't forget all of those awesome things. And let's check. All right. Okay, I think that there was no audio for a minute. Okay, we're good. Okay, never mind. So I did this one last week. I did this spelling page over here. I think you can hear me now. Okay, I think we're good. So I did this spelling page over here, and what we can do is you can look over here and see if you got the word correctly. I have it written out for you rather than just being at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so sheep was SHEEP. Remember, SH is sh. So it's SH, two letters, one sound, sheep, sheep. Okay? Number two, I'm so sorry about that, deep, is this word deep. Deep. And that's just D-E-E-P. That's going to be the E-E-P, the E-E spelling. We have another one, sweep. Did you get the blend right? S-W-E-E-P. S-W-E-E-P. So it's two E's for those three spellings. Now we're going to switch into the next ones. Treat. There's a blend at the beginning. Treat. T-R-E-A-T. Treat. So that E-A is E. Remember, it can also sound like eh, but in this week's spelling, we're reviewing that it can make the E sound. Okay, next word. Oh, I still didn't fix the numbers from last week. That was not the next word. Next word was meat. I need to fix this. Maybe by the next week, which is the last week, maybe I'll get it right. Meat. So word number 5, even though it says 7, word number 5 is meat. M-E-A-T. M-E-T. 3 sounds, but 4 letters because the middle E sound is E-A. Remember. Now we have neat. Neat. So we have N-E-A-T. It's spelled just like meat, but it has an N sound. You know what? I think I may have mixed these up. I am looking at this and I realize I mixed up. Okay, so I think when I said the spelling list or the spelling test, I think it should go in this order. I'm pretty sure. So I think that neat, did I say neat first? I'm pretty sure I did. I am so sorry. So I think when I gave the spelling test, I said neat first and then I said meat. That's what it was. So I said neat first and then meat. So that's why I'm all confused. Okay, so number 4 was treat, 5 was neat, 6 was meat. Okay? I'm so sorry. So we have our 2 sight words. The first one was, I don't know if I have it. I'm looking at this and I think I made some mistakes now, guys. Okay. So I think, did I put order here? Yeah. Okay. So the first sight word that we did was push. That's P-U-S-H. Let me see if I can fix this real fast and put it right up. I'm so sorry. Push. So we have push was our next sight word. P-U-S-H. There we go. Push. And then the last one was year. Y-E-A-R. You got the E-A in there on our sight word. Yeah. Ear. If you cover up the Y, it looks like ear. Ear. There we go. Okay. So there are all of our sight words. Again, sheep, deep, sweep, treat, neat, meat, and then push and year were our sight words. So spelling words up top, sight words on the bottom. Let's start with sentence number 1. The water is very deep. The water is very deep. Notice the capital letter T, the punctuation, the exclamation mark there. The water is very deep. The water is very deep. Okay? All right. So, the next one we have, please don't push me in. Please don't push me in. Please don't push me in. All right. So notice how there is the EA in please. Notice how there's a capital letter P, and then there's exclamation mark at the end for our punctuation. Awesome. How did you do? Did you get them right? Did you mix them up? All right. Okay. So you can give yourself check marks if you got it right. And let's read a story. Okay. I think we are all set now. Okay. So I tried to read this last week, but again, my stream wasn't working. So I Don't Want to Be a Frog. It's by Dev Petty, illustrated by Mike Bolt. This is a good one. All right. So I want you to notice on this page, notice all the animals. And where do you see the frog? See if I can see. Oops. Notice all the animals and where do you see the frog? Okay. So the frog is down there on the corner. Do you see him? Oops, down here. And do you see what look he has on his face? He's looking up at those animals and he's thinking, oh gosh. Whenever I see something have that look on its face, I think, oh man, I wonder what they're doing. Or man, I wish I was them. Look at him. Okay. So notice that. That's going to be helpful to know at the end of the story. Okay, here's the title page. I Don't Want to Be a Frog. Okay. Ready? I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? Now, something you're going to notice is that the author and the illustrator in this story, they use thought bubbles to show, and speech bubbles to show who's talking. So notice it doesn't say, I want to be a cat, said the little frog. You can't be a cat, said the dad. It doesn't say that, but what it does is it makes a speech bubble and it drags down and it shows us who is saying it. Sometimes it shows different colors when two people are talking or when two characters are talking. There you go. So I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? All right. Because you're a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. And he says, see, notice how you trace it back to him? Well, you can't be a cat. This is a funny story. Well, I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Look, there's his feet hopping. Sure, but where are your long ears? And besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. And notice, here's the different colors I was telling you about. You can't be a pig. Why not? Because most of all, you're a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. I want to be an owl. Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So I can be an owl then? No, of course not. Well, why not? And then the owl is showing you don't have wings, you don't look wise, you can't turn your head all the way around, and you are a frog. What's wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see, but still, no being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. Well, what do you want to be then? Notice how this speech bubble is going up to, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Notice how this speech bubble is going up to this. What do you think that is? Oh, I see 2 legs. It looks like he's bigger than the picture, so there may be more legs. I see a nose. Ooh. So he says, why so glum? And then the frog says, I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. And notice how it's orange, so I know that this thing is talking. I think that's a wolf. What do you think? It is. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too. And I am pretty hungry. I might just go gobble up some right now. That's terrible. It's who I am, but guess the one thing you'll never eat. What do you think he doesn't eat? Badgers? No, I eat lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo. Well, why don't you eat frogs? 'Cause they're too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Oh, so it's good to be a frog? Yep. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You're a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy you're not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? Why do you think he's happy he's not a fly? Because he gets eaten, huh? All right, now this is the page at the end here. And there's my cat. Hold on, I'm sorry. Oops. Okay. So this is the page at the end. And notice his face now. Look at his face now. The frog down there. Now I'm going to flip back to the beginning and I'm going to show you the beginning too. Oh my gosh. She needs to get down. That'll be my cat. So here's him at the beginning. Look down here. And here he is at the end. Do you notice the difference? He was wondering, he wanted to be a frog. And then, or he didn't want to be a frog here. He wanted to be anything else. And then here, he wanted to be a frog again. Awesome. All right, so this is I Don't Want to Be a Frog. Stay tuned for next week. We will have one last spelling check, and then we are hopefully going to have some fun stuff happening the week after that. So we have one last week of schoolwork, and then we'll have a lot. Stay tuned on your Google Classroom. I'm going to keep it up, and then maybe we'll even just go live that last week too. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.